Welcome. You have reached review time with Imperial. Today's review will be The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Season 1, Episode 6. Let's get into it. So this one picks up where Carly and the Flag Smashers are taking over to stop the vote. The Winter Soldier, Bucky, has arrived. Sharon Carter is there. And they're all trying to stop Carly and them taking the hostage. And then you get to see Sam's new suit, where he's now becoming Captain America. And of course, he got the suit made from Wakanda. So the suit still has it looks cheesy with the bright white and, where Captain America was more like all blue and then it had the red and white stripes. This one kind of has this bright white with the blue and red stripes or whatever. And you get to see he's still got the wings like the Falcon had and like a better jetpack. And he still got that little thing that's on him, that artificial intelligent little bird that's on the Falcon, that's still on this new suit. So you get to see how, of course, he already knows how to fight with that type of suit. Now you get to see him fight with the shield. So they're, trying to stop Carly Flag Smashers or whatever. And you seeing everything unfold. So all that was the dynamics is happening. Now, the key parts in this episode, besides seeing the new Captain America, Sam Wilson. Besides seeing that, you get to see John Walker. Now, the last episode ended with him making his own new shield. So he shows up and you see him, he's trying to stop Carly and them too. And you see him fighting and he's trying to help the hostages. Of course, his little rinky-dink shield, Carly kicked his shield. Whatever. You see Bucky is fighting. And so it gets to a moment where it's down to Carly left. It was like 4 Flag Smashers. 3 Flag Smashers plus Carly. Bucky and John Walker used the app to infiltrate them, and they got locked up with the police and everything. And then Carly was left, and then she ran into Sam. Her and Sam won the battle. But before that scene happened, before Sam got there, you got to see that Sharon Carter is the power broker. She was talking to Carly, and they were going back and forth, and Sharon is telling Carly, hey, man, you need to come back and work for me. Things will be different now. And Carly basically like saying, no, you need me and my guys because of our muscle. And then, so you like, oh man, this whole time, Sharon has been playing both sides. She's really the power broker who they've been looking for the whole time. That explains way back when they was over in that country and they sniped that lady and how Sharon was able to help them. And they was like, what are you doing here? She was able to help them. She sniped the lady because the lady could give her the information who she was. So that's why she infiltrated that meeting, where it made it look like she just was around and she was just helping them, but really she was protecting her identity. So Sharon had a gun. The guy she sent to infiltrate Carly's team, he pulled a gun out on her basically saying, I want to be triple. Now I know that you're the power broker, I need to be paid triple. So she killed him, but he got a shot off on her. And that's when Sam walked in. So Sam didn't want to fight Carly. He just was trying to tell her staying down or whatever. And then Carly was like, no, fight me. So, he wouldn't fight her. He would just use his his suit and a projector just to protect him from her hurting him. But he wouldn't really fight her back. And then it got to a moment she kicked the shield away. And then when she was agree, pulled the trigger on him, Sharon shot her. So Carly was dead. He returned Carly to the medics and everything. And then the world was out there. So the governor or the mayor was, basically still spewing the same type of hate. And so the new Captain America, meaning Sam Wilson, basically made this powerful speech to the world about unity and, the plight of being black, and where he was saying he didn't understand, Sam Wilson didn't understand what the decisions they had to make, and he was like, I've been a black man and I'm wearing this Captain America suit. So he made a real powerful message to the world. And of course, Isaiah Bradley, he was telling them no respectable black man will be wearing that suit. But he was watching from the TV. So that took place. And also Bucky, remember, he had a list, and Sam told him, it's somebody on that list that needs some closure. So he went to the old Chinese man and Asian man and went and said, hey, your son is dead, and pretty much I was the one that did it because I was the winter surgeon. I didn't have no choice. So it just showed the man started crying, and then that was the end of that. You don't really know what took place. He went to go see the girl that, he went on that little date with. And she looked at him, he looked at her, and then she disappeared. So that went there. And it showed Val speaking to John Walker, and he was in the back. And, of course, Val was making, she likes the wife, and they having their little back and forth, and she likes the wife's fiery, and she's saying these little slick talk. And then so it shows John Walker come out with his new costume on. So it's really the same costume, but this one it's all black. Instead of where the blue was in his other costume, it's all black. And she was saying things about to get real weird now, and things that's going to be done. We don't need a Captain America on this. We need a U.S. agent. So John Walker's new name is U.S. agent or whatever. So if you dig deep in the comics, you'll see that U.S. agent was a real thing, and the storyline is playing out just like how the comics. Now, the 3 flag smashers that were going into custody, Zemo had his, where it's Alfred to Batman, he had his guy like that pull some strings, and when those flag smashers was in that vehicle getting transported, he blew that vehicle up. Because, of course, Zemo don't want nobody with that super soldier strength or whatever. So he felt validation with that. And so they text Val, let her know that happened. So she was like, wow, I wouldn't, she made a comment I would have, that's something I would have did. Well, I would have did something like that, or did I? Basically saying she would have planned to do it like that. Did she have something to do with it or not? You know what I'm saying? So that was the bulk of the episode. I think I caught every basis. It was real cap for the season. It should have been more episodes. 6 episodes just doesn't do this season no justice. I'm pretty sure when season 2 comes, they definitely gonna get to 10 episodes. And of course, at the end of the episode, instead of it saying the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, it says Captain America and the Winter Soldier. So this was definitely the chemistry between Sam Wilson and Bucky Barnes and Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan was definitely phenomenal on film. It showed Sam at the end of the episode reach out to Isaiah Bradley. He went to where it's the museum of all the people who fought for the country. It shows Isaiah Bradley one of the first super soldiers and the things he did for this country, and so he won't be forgotten. How they stripped everything from him, and it had a statue of him, and so that really touched Isaiah Bradley. They had a heart-to-heart moment, embraced each other, and so that's pretty much it with Sam in the episode. And then you had that was it, U.S. agent, and then did I cover every basis? Oh yeah, the last. So of course Marvel always do a post-credit scene. So it is a post-credit scene. If you wait when the credits come. So early in the episode, Sam said he would use his influence to get Sharon Carter a pardon. And so it shows Sharon Carter in the same government like John Walker was in front of everybody. And they basically said, you know, your family has always done this country great things, and we want to rectify some things. So, of course, her grandma was Peggy Carter. And so they want to make good with her. And so they gave her a pardon. And as you seen her walking away, you seen her make a smirk because she's the power broker. And then it shows her getting on the phone saying, we already have, we might not got the super soldier serum now, but we already have all the access to all the U.S. secrets and everything like that. And that should be basically access for everybody and value to everybody. So you like, oh man, Sharon Carter is a double agent. So it's gonna be more brewing from that. So that's pretty much it for this episode. Another decent episode, a nice cap for a season finale. Great series. Most of us that's in tune with the whole Marvel superhero stuff will be looking forward to another season of Captain America and the Winter Soldier. You know, so far they got a win. They then did WandaVision. That was surprisingly good. This was a win. That's 2 wins back to back. Now they got Loki coming up. And of course, between Loki, I think it's the Black Widow movie. So, man, they on a roll right now. Disney Plus and Marvel, they winning. Definitely keeping the content going. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment if you went to the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. What did you think? Till next time.